been running for 3 weeks, okay, and they're losing $900,000 a day. You know, when we were called in to look at this, they're so close to the problem they don't, always see the wood for the trees. Okay, and one of our questions is, geographically, where is this happening? And they said, well, it's happening everywhere. And these are things that you really need to question, because that's a factual question we ask. We need a factual response. So we say, is it really happening in every office? And they said, yeah, it's happening in all of our offices. So we got them to write down all the offices, 36 of them, and we rang every one. And we found that it was happening everywhere except for the 4 Asian offices. So this is what we mean about collecting the right facts, because then you can ask, well, it's happening everywhere, but it's not happening in Asia. Yeah, that's weird. Why would that be? And that's our intuitive pull on that. And then they give us intuitive answers like, well, it could be this. There's a possibility it could be that. And then we test those responses, and obviously we found the answer, and that's really what cleared it up for them.
Andrew, I'd like to actually, you've called it intuitive, which is great. And I've often operated on that level, and how many of us have actually ignored our gut feel only to realise that it ended up being right. We find that being the fact that it's IT, that most people, really want to work from that logic space and really left brain space, and have a lot of difficulty working from that right brain intuitive area. So, and intuition, most people tend to associate only with females and things like that. So we tend to actually use the word inductive reasoning.
No, I think you got that wrong, Simone. Irrationality, not intuition, that we associate with females.
But inductive reasoning is exactly that. It is thinking laterally, it is thinking creatively, it is thinking with your intuition or gut feel. And I think people don't realise that it is actually a factual technique.
I am constantly fighting with myself because I know I should just go with my gut. It always gives me the best direction of where I should be.
It works with all your foodie photos.
Certainly does.
I think one of the interesting things for me, having spent time with Andrew and the team there, is that you can have 6 people in a room and they all have a different gut feel. How do you get them onto a single page and looking at a problem in a singular manner? That's one of the biggest differentiators I think I've seen.
Cage fight.
Cage fight. Look, stop with the jelly and mud wrestling, will you?
Exactly. That happens.
Exactly.
So how do you corral all of that intuition into a single point or a single conclusion is the interesting effect of the techniques that you use.
Yeah, look, we don't corral the thinking. I guess we do to some extent, but the intuitive thinking is generated against the specific facts we've covered in each dimension of the problem. The where, the what, the where, the how, the when, all that sort of stuff. And we, in response to